The following is a presentation of the HAN Network, the leader for local news, sports, and more in southwestern Connecticut.
Above Testa Field on the campus of Norwalk High School, this is the HAN Network's coverage of FCIAC football. The Norwalk Bears welcome the Trinity Catholic Crusaders here on Senior Day. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Granito alongside John Kovac as we get ready for what we hope will be, and most likely, John, will be the most competitive game in the conference this week. A disastrous Friday night schedule. We'll touch upon that more a little later. But let's look at today's game, and we've got two very competitive teams looking to finish strong here in the 2017 campaign.
Two competitive teams. You've got a senior-heavy Trinity Catholic team. You've got an up-and-coming Norwalk team that's got a very good record for a team that relies so heavily on sophomores and underclassmen. But you've got a very undermanned Trinity Catholic team. You were on the field earlier. What'd you find out?
34 players rostered at the start of the year. They have got 27 on the field dressed today. It's something we've touched upon a couple of times throughout the season, John. When you're at Trinity Catholic, you know numbers are going to be down. It's always going to be a little tough. But when you get to this point of the season, this is where it really starts to play a role. Obviously, injuries are going to take their toll. It comes with every football season. But when the little bumps and bruises start to turn into more as weather gets colder, now Trinity really facing an uphill task. And let's start with one of the bigger injuries. They're going to be without the starting quarterback, Sam Adolph. Filling in this afternoon will be Sam Pensiero, the junior. We saw him a little bit against Greenwich. Obviously, still very young, still very raw, but there is high upside to the youngster.
He's a kid. He's got to get some reps. He's 5 of 15 for 60 yards, no touchdowns. What you lose in senior Sam Adolph is a guy who's right around 50%, 66 of 125, over 1,000 yards passing, 11 touchdowns, but 10 interceptions weighing against that.
On the other side for Norwalk, they are very young as well. But it is senior day. I was shocked, John, looking down here. 16 seniors being recognized today. And, you know, obviously at the big name positions right now, there are some youngsters. But still, there is a lot of senior leadership on what's been a I think the book is still open on this Norwalk season.
I think if they finish strong here, they finish strong against McMahon on Thanksgiving, they could end up with a 6-win year, 5 wins in the FCIAC.
That's a record I think they would be very happy with, especially because this class, in my opinion, is really going to set that first foot forward for these next few years. I think in the 2019, maybe 2020 campaign, we could see a Norwalk team having a season like that of West Hill this year, maybe hitting 7 wins again.
When you start a number of underclassmen, especially sophomores, no offense to any of them, but you expect there to be growing pains. And I used to coach with a gentleman who said the theory he had been taught when he was a young coach, anticipate one loss for every sophomore you have in the starting lineup. You've got a Norwalk team that's really within reach of a winning record, and they're going to come back next year with a junior quarterback and junior running back who have a year experience and another year to get even better. This is a team I think we talk about in the years to come.
We've talked a lot about the sophomore quarterback, Kyle Gordon. Of course, how good A.J. Hall has been playing his final home game of his career. But for me, player I'm watching today, it's going to be Marlon Brown Jr., John, and Jalen Elliott. I'll give you the two receivers here. I think they can cause a lot of matchup problems for Trinity Catholic. They're big guys, both standing above 6'4", and they've both done very well this year. Brown in both the running and receiving game. Jalen Elliott's got 7 touchdown catches on the season.
What impressed me in preparing for this game was to learn that Brown leads the team on defense with an astonishing 87 tackles, 60 solo. Now, that's good and bad because he's kind of a second, third level player, so that means that they're gaining some yardage. But he's keeping it underneath him, and he's stopping things.
Kevin Coleman is down on the sidelines. He will join us when we get back after the break. We're about 10 minutes away from kickoff on Senior Day at Norwalk High. The Bears and the Crusaders are coming up next on the home of FCIAC Sports, the HAN Network.
We know it's your busy season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all, from Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
Want a new experience in car buying? No aggravation, no confrontation, just answers to all your questions. Scap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, car buying the way you want it to be. With one of the largest selections of new 2- and 4-door Jeep Wranglers available, we are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Located in Fairfield, Connecticut, we're easy to get to. Just 2.5 miles off the Merritt Parkway, exit 44 via Route 58 South. Scap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Come experience for yourself. Car buying the way you want it to be.
Black Horse Garage, we fulfill all your sports car needs. We specialize in manufacturer-recommended service and aftermarket high-performance parts and installation. We have one of the nation's top storage facilities and offer a high-end collision department that understands your need for detail. Visit blackhorsegarage.com for more.
New Canaan's home center and full-service lumberyard. Everything for your home and improvement projects. We also carry seasonal items, barbecue grills, housewares, newest LED light bulbs, doors, windows, and much more. Weed and Duryea, 21 Grove Street, New Canaan, a division of Northeast Building Supply.
Dr. Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
New Canaan is celebrating 3 exceptional years selling Rolex watches and fine jewelry to the Fairfield County community. We appreciate all our loyal clients and look forward to welcoming and helping you discover the perfect gift to celebrate life's most important occasions. Bankwell combines the best personalized service with high-tech banking features for our customers' convenience. We pride ourselves on being a strong community partner. You don't settle for average in anything else you do. Why settle for an average bank? Don't just bank when you can bank well instead. Visit mybankwell.com for more.
At Galt, we always put you first. As your full-service home heating partner, we provide expert delivery, installation, and maintenance for all your heating needs with knowledgeable, friendly professionals that give you peace of mind 24/7. Galt Family Companies, you first since 1863. At Galt.
Birds Unlimited.
At Wild Birds Unlimited of Brookfield, get expert advice from our certified bird feeding specialists. We offer always fresh, clean seed that will be sure to attract birds to your home feeder. Experience our excellent customer service. Open 7 days a week. Visit us at 317 Federal Road, Brookfield.
Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Baystar and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
Whether you're looking for a great test prep program, tutoring to boost your grades, or a blast-off tour with the college of your dreams, C2 Education is here to help. There is nothing one-size-fits-all about our programs. We offer customized tutoring and test prep for each student. Call us today at 203-423-3328.
At Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to coastalorthoct.com. Like them on Facebook.
At Pamby Motors, we're not worried about being the biggest dealership. We're focused on being the best. We're dedicated to giving you the best experience we can. The Pamby Motors team is here to help you choose the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram in a friendly, pressure-free environment. And right now, during the summer clearance event, you'll find some of our best prices too. Like this lease on a 2017 Ram Quad Cab Express for $149 a month. Visit Pamby Motors, Route 7 in Richfield, PambyZone.com.
Leaves are changing, water temps dropping, and the sun is setting a little earlier each day. But there's still a lot of great boating, fishing, and coast time left before we see the first snow. And above all, remember, it's always summer at the Dock Shop. With loads of new fishing tackle and accessories, clothing, jewelry, and home decor, the Dock Shop is just what you need when you start to feel that New England autumn chill. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
CT City Lacrosse is dedicated to helping youth and high school players reach their full potential. Director Mike Nazaro, head lacrosse coach at Stanford High School, is holding boys and girls indoor winter clinics for the 2017-2018 season at Bobby Valentine's Sports Academy in Stanford. Find out more and sign up at ctcitylax.com.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
Welcome back to the HAN Network's coverage of FCIAC football. Great look at all of the Norwalk football and cheerleading seniors here as they are honored on Senior Day. Gives us a good moment to go down to the field here. Welcome in the third member of our crew, Kevin Coleman. Kevin, good morning, and looks like we finally got our first dose of true football weather as you are bundled up down there, my friend.
Well, John and Frank, the Indian summer is gone. And it's now, I think it's around 28 degrees, maybe a little colder down here, especially down at field level. Wind has picked up. Not as cold as last night. You look at back some of those games throughout the FCIAC Friday night. Of course, a lot colder last night. It helps that the sun is out, which helps, but still pretty cold down here near the field. And I think the players, once the game gets going, guys, these guys won't really worry about, how cold it is. Got to speak with some of the coaching staffs, and I asked them, is the weather going to play a factor? He said, once the game gets going, It's out of the equation. They're not worried about how cold it's going to be. And I think you're set to see two teams who down the stretch here at the final part of the season are motivated and getting ready. And this is a big emotional day for the Bears, considering we just saw the senior day, ceremonies here. All these seniors want to leave here their final home game at Norwalk High School. You look at A.J. Hall. I know you guys mentioned him before the break. For him, he'd love to have a great game here at Norwalk High School, considering he missed some time with this Norwalk team. So A.J. Hall is someone to look out for. But again, you asked me about the field conditions. It's fine down here. A little cold, but I think we're going to be okay.
Definitely not as windy as it was yesterday, Kev, with gusts around 35 miles per hour. We were down there during warm-ups. It is a bit of a stinging wind. I think it'll play a factor today. Who do you see that affecting most this afternoon? The Norwalk Bears, the Trinity Catholic Crusaders, or yourself?
I think I'll be okay. I'm going to tough this one out. I learned my lesson last year, being around you guys for the first time, and now my second year, I kind of learned my lesson a little bit. But this morning, getting ready, bundled up, got extra layers on. I know last year that Richfield Greenwich game at Tiger Hollow, I learned my lesson. I'll tell you that. But I think it's going to play a part in special teams. You look at the kicking game; the wind does play a factor. It is. If you're not wearing a scarf, if you're not wearing a hat, like I made the wrong decision of not doing, but that could play a factor today. Again, I think you might see both teams run the ball a little bit more instead of throwing it. But again, they got lucky. I think the sun, the fact that there's no rain, no snow, no clouds, that really does help. But the wind is picking up a little bit more here on field level, guys.
All right. Thank you, Kevin. We'll check back in with you shortly, as we just saw the coin toss there, John. Norwalk has won the toss. They will defer. So Trinity Catholic will start with the ball. They will work from the woods towards the end zone closest to the high school. We're going to take one more break. When we get back, though, we will have Kickoff live right here on the HAN Network.
Buchanan Foreign Car. Yes, Buchanan Foreign Car has been servicing all makes of foreign cars for over 50 years. We also buy, sell, and consign cars too. We can help you with all your automotive needs from service to sales. Call us at 203-966-2681.
At Portofino Restaurant and Wine Bar in Bethel, fresh and simple food is our concept. Owned and operated by brothers Rocco and Louie, Portofino has a distinct and diverse food and drink menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come join us for live local music on Tuesdays and Sundays, Wednesday nights for mouthwatering prime rib, and every Thursday night is ladies' night. Planning a party? All our catering menus are personalized to suit your event and your budget. Join us at the Dolan Plaza, 213 Greenwood Ave, Bethel, and call us at 203-797-8131. Like us on Facebook.
It's your busy season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all, from Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
Black Horse Garage, we fulfill all your sports car needs. We specialize in manufacturer-recommended service and aftermarket high-performance parts and installation. We have one of the nation's top storage facilities and offer a high-end collision department that understands your need for detail. Visit blackhorsegarage.com for more. Welcome back to Norwalk High School on the HAN Network, getting ready for kickoff in FCIAC football. Frank Granito, John Kovac, Kevin Coleman down at field level, wishing everyone who's tuned with us a happy Veterans Day today.
It's a day that we say thanks to all of those who gave so much, made sacrifices in defense of this country, be it at wartime or peacetime. Thanks to all of you who served on behalf of the HAN network.
Norwalk will be wearing the all green with white helmets. I'll go from left to right here in this first quarter. Trinity Catholic, the yellow buckets, white tops, and green bottoms. Norwalk 4-4 this season. 3-4 in the conference. Trinity is 2-6, 2-5 in conference play. As this one is underway with a pooch kick from Ben Bonebreak. It is fielded on the opposite side by Harry Mascola. Fights his way to the 45, and that is where Crusaders will take over.
Mascolo, good job fielding that, and Sean Ireland's pleading his case to the officials right now. He signaled a fair catch and then advanced the ball a few yards. That's not allowed.
Would be a penalty if that were the case. Officials disagreeing. And so we'll get our first look at Sam Pensiero, the junior quarterback, who will start under center today.
I mean, I was about to praise him for the fair catch because it's what you're supposed to do.
As on first down, they give inside, and with plenty of running room up the middle, busting free, heading for the corner and making his way all the way down to the 2-yard line was Jason Sveck. What a start for Trinity Catholic.
Touchdown saving tackle by Khalil Eason. The freshman corner there ran that down from behind. Great. That's not the start you want when you defer.
So right back into the wing tee. Pensiero under center brings Bavona in motion. They give right back to Sveck, but this time he is met by a pack of Norwalk Bears in the backfield who drop him for a loss of 3.
Too much A-gap pressure. They just came right up the middle as if they were unblocked on that and knock him back 2 yards.
I've already seen Sveck bust that big one on the first play. Other players to keep eyes on for this Trinity Catholic offense. John Patrizzi, Jeffrey Bavona. That slot running back. And one of those wings as they'll pitch this one here to the left side. That's Lucas Bro trying to find the edge, but it's another negative play, and now 3rd and goal, John, for the 8-yard line.
He took the toss and just continued to move away from the line of scrimmage. He never found place to cut up. They ran that to the slot side, so they had green. They had space to work. You just have to at some point turn that up. You can't keep carrying it out to infinity. Now, Trinity is a field goal threat. David Brancotti is 2 of 3, long of 40, and he hit one from 50 during warm-ups that I saw kicking the other way toward the scoreboard.
As they go with a little counter play here and give to Bavona. Trying to get around the outside, had to give up 3 yards just to get back 2. As he's run out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So the big hitter on first play of the drive, John.
Love the scissors counter call on 3rd down, but he collided with his quarterback. There you see the timing just not there. That play is supposed to go off tackle, and it gets stretched out. And we have the field goal unit on for the Crusaders.
52 yards on first down, -3 on the next 3 plays. As the field goal attempt is up, and it is no good. Missed wide to the left. So Trinity Catholic comes up empty at the start. 10:07 to go in the first. We step aside and are back after this.
Weed and Duryea, New Canaan's home center and full-service lumberyard. Everything for your home and improvement projects. We also carry seasonal items, barbecue grills, housewares, newest LED light bulbs, doors, windows, and much more. Weed and Duryea, 21 Grove Street, New Canaan, a division of Northeast Building Supply. Weed and
Back on the HAN network, a big hold for the Norwalk defense to start this game. And now Kyle Gordon, the sophomore, gets his first turn with that Bears offense.
I mean, how disappointing is that for the Crusaders to start with that big play and then come away with nothing?
Plenty of distance, from Brancati's kick, John. Just yank that one as now the Bears going to turn the tempo up here. Good hitter on first down for Marlon Brown Jr. The motion Ensminger out to the left, flipped the screen to him, and it was almost blown up immediately as Patrizzi read it perfectly.
That is a dangerous pass. It can be so effective because you have a blocker for every defender, but if that gets picked, and it almost was, there is nothing but field between the defender and the end zone.
2nd and 10 for the Bears. As Gordon faked the give that time, tried to get it out side to Ja'Kai Elliott. But good defense that time by Svek at the corner position.
Yeah, what Svek did, he just stopped and became an impediment to the route. The route never develops, nobody's there. That whole play's based on timing. Just simply stopping and letting the receiver run up his back, Svek killed that play.
First 3rd down situation of the afternoon for Norwalk. They need 10 to complete. They'll get a free 5 here as that D-line a little too anxious. It was Jason Andrews jumping offside that time.
Got to think he's mixing the count a little bit, which is the right thing to do on 3rd and 10. Cut half of it, will make it a manageable distance.
Now 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to each side. Ensminger to Gordon's right. Dummy count here, trying to get the first down for free, and now the play is in. Quick strike to the left side. Good tackle from the safety position, as stepping up that time was Matt Doherty. That was Anthony Anderson coming up from the safety position. That tackle brings up 4th down, John, but the Bears showing no sign of the punt unit.
Good route. We've seen it a couple of times on this first drive now. Just come out, stop, turn, take what you can get. Anderson right there to shut it down.
Second catch of the game for Brown as they're going to come out with that big package here. 2 tight ends, a wingback in Hall, and 2 running backs behind as they give to Ensminger up the middle, and he was met immediately and is not going to get the first.
I don't think the ball ever got to Ensminger. Gordon turned. The ball hit Ensminger's elbow, I believe, hit his arm. Gordon, I think, had to draw it back and then try on the fly to turn that into a quarterback follow, and it just became a pile there that he couldn't get through.
Down on the Norwalk sideline is Kevin Coleman. Let's hear what Kevin picked up after that last failed 4th down. Kev.
Coaching staff frustrated as the Norwalk Bears couldn't convert on that 4th and short. Some of the coaching staff said to them, talking to themselves, saying, can't believe we got stood up there at the line. So very frustrated here on the sidelines. They were confident enough to go for 1-4 to see what Trinity can do here.
Thank you, Kev, as Pensiero's first pass is almost intercepted. A.J. Hall came up from the safety spot, and a good job by Patrizzi to break that one up. Were you surprised, not so much that Norwalk went for it on 4th down, but there was no hesitation. They were committed to that right from the get-go.
I was surprised both that there was no hesitation and that they went for it. I would have pinned Trinity back. You just stopped them 3 plays in a row. They popped one for 52 on you. Challenge them to do it again. Make them make that play again, and then take the field position.
2nd down and 10. As Pensiero rolling out, flings one into the flat. And trying to tiptoe the sideline was Lucas Bro, but he's going to end up losing 2 yards on this one, John. So the last 6 offensive plays for Norwalk have gone for a total of -5 yards and seen a missed field goal.
Yeah, Trinity just backpedaling right now. On that one, you've got to give the receiver, and the receiver has to give himself, room to maneuver on the sideline. By the time they threw that pass, Bro had nowhere to go.
3rd and 12. As we're going to see a reverse here. It lands on the turf, but what a bounce as it goes right up into the midsection of Patrizzi. But again, that Norwalk front seven all over the Crusaders in the backfield.
I like the idea of the reverse, but to make that happen, your blockers have to give you time. That didn't happen on that. The Norwalk front line was in the backfield. Then the ball got dropped. A lot working against that play right from the start.
So Brancotti out now for his first punt. The always dangerous A.J. Hall is deep as the Bears bring some pressure, and they got to it. An unsuspecting Crusader got his hands on it. That was, I'm trying to see there. The punt was blocked by Nair Brown.
I think we've got a lot. I know we have a lot of different numbers on the roster given all the injuries and shuffling of the lineup that Trinity has had to do as undermanned as they are. But got a hand on that. Coming into the game, Brancotti averaging 29.5 yards a punt.
So 8:06 to go. And the Bears essentially picking up where they left off on the last drive. It's another quick strike from Gordon. This time he connects with Nicholas Monteleone.
It's really all Norwalk has shown they have to do right now in the early stages of this game is just run the stick, turn around. You've got a tremendous cushion by that number 2 defender coming in. Just catch underneath and take what you can get. I mean, they're getting 8 to 10 yards a clip.
Wow, 3-4 that time as they go with the jet sweep to the senior Monteleone.
Were any of the games last night scoreless for 4 minutes and 30 seconds? Is this what it's
if
been?
they were scoreless for 4 plays? A disastrous night in the FCIAC. The average margin of victory, 47.8, as they give to Ensminger, who bowls his way over a couple of defenders out to the 30-yard line or close to it, but it is enough for a Norwalk first down.
Love the cut by Ensminger. He's carrying it to his left. He plants the left foot hard, cuts it back toward the line of scrimmage and across, goes back to the A-gap from whence he came and picks up the first down. Nice cut.
1st and 10. Ball is at the 31 in enemy territory as they go right back to the senior running back. This time he is stopped after a short game. Good work up front. Leading the attack that time was Aiden Connolly, the senior Crusader.
Yeah, again, like I said with Trinity, Norwalk's got to win the battle up front to make that play work. And Trinity all over that. They reestablished a line of scrimmage 2 yards deep.
Monteleone joins that line. He's in the tight end position to the right side. And they are going to call that one as trying to time up his run was Chris Cicciarelli.
What I'm impressed with is you have a sophomore quarterback who's mixing the county. He's drawn 2 offsides in the first 5.5 minutes of this game because they had to think they had that time up for him to come flying all the way up that fast.
Second and 5 now after the penalty. Low snap. Gordon recovers, wants to take a shot down the left side, and it's in the breadbasket. Touchdown, Jalen Elliott.
Great double move by Elliott. Makes himself open, and not by much. He only got open by about a step, Frank. The coverage was there for Catholic, but Patrizzi just couldn't make up that last step, and Gordon just drops it into that razor-thin opening that he had to work with.
That was a perfect ball. Elliott was only going to be the only man who could get his hands on it, and he did not disappoint. It is the 8th touchdown reception of the year for the senior. Gives the Bears a 6-0 lead with 6:04 to go, and now a botched snap forces Gordon to try and get rid of this one. So a failed 2-point conversion. And that will leave us with a 6-point difference. Elliott from Gordon, 6-0 Bears on the HAN Network.
Dr. Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
We're back as the kickoff unit getting ready for the Bears following the first score of the afternoon. Great drive for Norwalk following that blocked punt, and now we get a chance to see how Trinity Catholic will respond, trailing for the first time today.
The double move by Elliott was just so well done. All it took was a step, but he bought that little bit of space that he needed to catch that ball that Gordon really dropped in on a dime, Frank.
Down on the Norwalk sideline, not far away from the touchdown receiver himself, is our own Kevin Coleman. Kevin, I know that Kyle Gordon is only a sophomore, but it has been very clear all year long who his favorite target is as Elliott reels in his 8th touchdown reception of the season.
Yeah, John made a good point. Made a nice double move. A gorgeous throw from Kyle Gordon. When Kyle stepped off the field, coaching staff all came over to him, showing their emotion, showing their excitement for him, telling him how proud they were. A great throw and a great double move by Elliott. And guys, going back to that offsides call on Ciccarelli, number 60 on Trinity Catholic on that drive, listening to what the officials had to say, he wasn't offsides until he leaned in with his helmet. His helmet was over the football at that point. The referee had to call it. He said that if he didn't move, he was okay. But once he leaned in and lost his balance, that's referee right away threw his flag, guys.
Thank you, Kevin. And as they're going to go here on first down in the middle, and a big hit delivered there as Svek is driven back. But second time now, John, we have seen an offside penalty against the Crusaders. We gave a lot of credit to Kyle Gordon for the hard count, but one thing that doesn't get noticed is now instead of 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10, it's 2nd and 5. That allows Norwalk to take that shot.
Yeah, you cannot give those up. You cannot give that offside. You've got to have discipline. And creating the manageable third down has made the difference in this early lead for Norwalk.
As they go right back to Svek again in the middle, and he dances his way forward for a pickup of about 8. It'll be 3rd and very short now for Trinity Catholic. And this is a position that Coach Donnie Panapato wants to see his offense in. They believe they can convert this 70 to 80% of the time, John.
They need to start doing it. The 3rd and short you've got to be able to make. This is the money down. This is the one that both units want to win. You have to win this down to win football games.
Pensiero under center. Goes to Svek inside, tried to knife his way through that D-line. Got up to around the 39. It'll depend on the spot here.
I think he's about a foot short. It's not much. All leg drive by him. He really didn't have an opening. Looks like they're going to bring the chains out.
That is the case. We get an official's timeout for a measurement. We'll take a quick 15-second break, and we're back on the AJN Network right after this. About a foot short is the ruling. So it will be 4th down, John. I would be shocked if the offense was not out there trying to attempt this one.
There's no hesitation again. They're in the huddle. They're waiting for the play to come in.
So it's 4th and 1. Ball at the Trinity Catholic 34-yard line. 2 receivers to the left. Pavona motions right as they go to Svek in the middle, and he is swallowed up. In the backfield, it is a 4th down stand, and what a job up front by that Bears front 4.
No hesitation, just came pouring in and smacked that one in the backfield for the loss. And now Trinity faces a short field and the possibility of going down 2 scores in the first quarter.
Wouldn't be surprised if we saw them take a shot here on first down now. 4:06 to go. Gordon in the offense back out on the field. Crusaders rush 3. They fling it out to the right side, and it slips through the hands of Ensminger as he couldn't corral that one in.
2 receivers to each side, but I think the play was designed to go to Ensminger underneath. Run him off, let him catch it, and kind of turn it into a wheel route coming from the running back position, catch the out, and then bend it up along the sideline. Pass was just out of his grip.
So 2nd down and 10.
A little warmer than last night, Frank.
A tight stack formation here. They're going to motion Marlon Brown, give to him, and reverse the opposite way to A.J. Hall. Trying to find some room on that short side of the field, but he's wrapped up. As getting out there was Aiden Conley, one of the senior linebackers. It's now 3rd and 10 for Norwalk.
Good job slamming the door shut on that by Conley. Now Norwalk faces a 3rd and 10.
Both sides opening up the playbook early on here. Second reverse we have seen this afternoon. Still this morning. As rolling out Gordon, looking downfield, had a man wide open, and it just couldn't be controlled. Ja'Kai Elliott got his left arm on it, but couldn't bring it in. Now 4th down and 10 for Norwalk.
He'll regret nobody around him on that. Probably had time to adjust, but that ball had some zip coming
I was going to say, that's probably a ball the sophomore would like back. Just put a little air under it and let Elliott grab it. Again, no one in the area. So 4th down now. Offense staying on the field. Trips to the bottom of your screen. They motion Ensminger that way. Rolling out is Gordon. Flinging it to the flat, and a great catch made by the senior captain, A.J. Hall. It's going to be enough for a 1st down as the Bears move the chains.
That would have been such a big stand for the Trinity Catholic defense. And now Norwalk comes up with the clutch big play. You go to the senior. You go to your big playmakers at important times. You wanted that 1st down. You needed that 1st down. And Gordon finds Hall and converts. That could have been something Trinity Catholic could have built off. And Norwalk took it away.
Kevin Coleman was right down on the sideline in front of that catch. Kevin, there were a lot of white jerseys surrounding the Captain Hall on that one, but that's just a play we've come to expect from the senior.
Yeah, the Norwalk coaching staff was actually looking for a face mask there. It came close, but again, great reception by A.J. Hall.
How about the run? They're going to say he was out of bounds, John, as Ishwa Ensminger made it to the end zone, but he just missed on that left sideline. Thank you, Kevin.
Looks like he's out at the 7, Frank. Tried to tiptoe. All his momentum going toward the sideline. He tried to cut it up and just couldn't get his feet under him.
Good balance through contact, though, as several Crusaders got a hand on the big senior. 6'1", 211 is Ensminger.
Took some hits.
One of the bigger backs in the conference. Never easy to bring down. 2:43 remaining here. Gordon flush from the pocket, and he is going to be dropped for a big loss. It was Michael Kaminsky with the sack that time.
That sack actually started on the snap because Gordon had to go down for it. We've seen that a couple of times today. The snap's got to get up there. It will affect the timing.
So it backs him up to the 13-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Bears check the wristbands. Play is in. Everyone's got on the same page. Keep an eye on Marlon Brown, John, at that tight end position. As Gordon forced to escape and run here. Gets back to around the 10-yard line and then is washed out in a sea of white. That'll be 3rd and goal. With 90 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
I was watching Brown, as you said, because I expected to go to him too, but he was straight blocking on that.
No hurry for the Bears here.
No need to.
Ben Bonebrink has attempted 1 field goal this season. He hit from 25 yards. Should they not gain any yards on this play, it would be a 27-yard attempt. As they bring Hall in motion and give to A.J. on the jet sweep. Cutting it up, finds a lane, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Norwalk.
Those are the good things that happen when you turn the jet sweep up before you get all the way outside. Instead of carrying that out to the edge, he saw the opening developing. He saw the defense kind of starting to drift outside, trying to wall him in. He cuts up underneath that where there's a hole, untouched on the jet sweep for a 12-0 lead pending this extra point.
And they will go for 2 here, John. Trying to make
call.
it 14. They bring Hall back in motion again, and it's the same play the other way. Looking for a lane, jump cut inside, but a flag comes flying in late that could negate the conversion.
Now, that one, I think we had a better view of it. It's a hold on Norwalk. You could see Hall, as he carried that out, looking. He's trying to find where that hole is. He's going to plant the back foot and push toward that hole as soon as he sees the space.
So it is a 10-yard penalty that'll back the ball up.
Sometimes I think these just give the offense more to work with, but it looks like Norwalk's going to settle for 1 now.
As Bonebrink trots out, this will be a 30-yard extra point attempt. Gordon is the holder. Nice Bonebrink ready. Low snap again. This kick is up and over end, and it is good to give the Bears a 13-point lead.
A little more excitement to that than I think Sean Ireland wanted.
13-0 Norwalk. A minute remaining in the first. We step aside and are back after this.
Yeah, Dad.
Kyle, I need you to update the financial statements.
I took care of that yesterday, Dad.
Mac, I need you to get those deals approved.
They're all done, Mr. Miller.
Jeff, I need you to order lunch for the meeting. They can't do a thing without me.
Right now, lease a 2017 Sentra S for only $97 a month.
I'm never going to retire.
Welcome back to Norwalk High School. Testa Field and the hometown Bears, an early 13-0 lead here on Senior Day. Frank Renito, John Kovach, Kevin Coleman with you this morning on a beautiful Veterans Day around Fairfield County. Chilly out, but could not ask for clearer skies, John.
They're going left side with this. He's aimed himself, has Bonebrink.
That's a squib kick here that is fielded off a hop by Anthony Anderson. Flags come flying in from every direction.
I don't know what it was, but everybody saw it.
It is a face mask, and that one will move this ball from the Trinity Catholic 45, most likely all the way up to the Norwalk 40, a big penalty against the Bears on special teams.
That's huge because they had him pinned. They did the squib kick, trying to get the onside. If nothing else, limit the return. They had to return pinned in, and the penalty now, Trinity Catholic is in business if they can make this offense click. They cannot keep backpedaling, obviously.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the Norwalk side of the field. 40 yards separating the Crusaders from cracking that 0 on the scoreboard. And they'll start with Jason Sveck in the middle. Maybe got a yard on that one.
Took the handoff, went to the line, and then tried to ladder it to the left. You had 3 receivers to the left, so your defense to that side's backed off a little bit. He's trying to catch that edge player and then hope that they've run those back the safety, corner, and linebacker off enough that he can pick some yardage up and he has some space to work with. He never caught the edge.
John, you talked about why Marlon Brown leads this team in tackles, 87 on the season, 60 of those solo. A big reason is because of how active he is in the run game as well as the passing game. And this ball is picked off in the passing game. It is the freshman Khalil Eason coming up with the interception.
Had a huge game when we were here against West Hill and just continues to impress. This another of those young players that Norwalk's future looks so bright because of. This kid high-pointed that ball, only a freshman, and another pick for Eason.
Comes with 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. And now Norwalk back on possession with an opportunity to blow this one open on this drive.
I really am surprised Trinity hasn't thrown some shorter passes and try to get the rhythm for Pensero. Get him where he's clicking with his receivers. Twice they've gone long. Twice it's been a long, lofted, wobbly pass. One was picked and jarred loose. This time the pick counts.
Now 1st and 10 on what will most likely be the final play of the quarter. It's a designed keeper for Gordon off the left side, and he'll pick up about 7. 13-0. The Bears striking twice here in the first. They'll look for a third score when we get back with the second quarter of action on the home of FCIAC Sports, the HAN Network.
Bankwell combines the best personalized service with high-tech banking features for our customers' convenience. We pride ourselves on being a strong community partner. You don't settle for average in anything else you do. Why settle for an average bank? Don't just bank when you can bank well instead. Visit mybankwell.com for more. Manfredi New Canaan is celebrating 3 exceptional years selling Rolex watches and fine jewelry to the Fairfield County community. We appreciate all our loyal clients and look forward to welcoming and helping you discover the perfect gift to celebrate life's most important occasions.
So we're back on the HAN Network. A great start to Senior Day here for Norwalk, John. A 13-0 lead for the Bears as we head into the second quarter.
We want to again acknowledge it Veterans Day, a day we say thanks to everyone who has served the United States. Wartime, peacetime, thank you all who served in our armed forces.
So a Sam Pensiero interception. How the first quarter essentially ended as the freshman Khalil Eason picked that one off. John, you're right. We saw Khalil for the first time this year when they played against West Hill, and so impressed with the freshman's play at the corner position. Had a tough task that night. We thought he played well beyond his years. Just another one of those young Bears who has this program trending in the right direction.
What I love is his technique. I mean, he high points the ball. He gets positioned right between the receiver and the football. Just does so many little things right. I'm really excited that we got 3 more years to watch him.
As the second quarter will start with a screenplay here as Marlon Brown leaked out to the left side. Brown in a foot race down the sideline, and it is not one he often loses. He is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Brown gets the touchdown. The thing that this is scored by the blocking at the point of his screen. They caught Trinity on it. The blocks were all stuck just like you drew it on the chalkboard, and Brown had the sideline and nothing else to keep him company.
That is a 78-yard scoring play, and now a 19-point Norwalk advantage with the extra point pending. Kick is up. It is good. It is 20-0 Norwalk as the seniors enjoying the moment. We take a quick break, and we're back with more high school football after this.
At Galt, we always put you first. As your full-service home heating partner, we provide expert delivery, installation, and maintenance for all your heating needs with knowledgeable, friendly professionals that give you peace of mind 24/7. Galt Family Companies, you first since 1863.
Back on the HAN network. All Norwalk at the moment. Down on the Norwalk sideline, living it up with the Happy Bears is our own Kevin Coleman. Kevin, we saw you catching up with a couple of the players there out of the break. What were they telling you heading into the second quarter?
Well, first and foremost, they were just happy that we were here. I think they enjoy our coverage, and they were saying how happy they were that, walking in to Norwalk High School this morning, they saw the HAN Cruiser, and automatically, they were so excited for us to be here. They were sending out tweets last night to the HAN network, letting everyone know that we'll be here at Norwalk High School. So they were just kind of showing, appreciation for us being here, and they were ready to put on a show for us. And look what's happening: 20-0 right now. We're only in the second quarter, guys.
11:45 remaining in the second quarter, as the Bears have done no wrong, John, since surrendering that 55-yard gash on the first play from scrimmage.
And that screen is one of those that can be a back-breaking play spiritually. You come out, first play of the quarter, it gets well blocked, nobody near him. It takes forever to watch him cross the goal line. That's one of those back-breaking plays. Trinity's got to fight through this if they want to stay in this game. Norwalk doing a lot of things right.
Let's dive into this Trinity offense. What do they need to do right now? 11:43 in the second. Still a lot of time, but have not had much success. You're trailing by 20. What do you expect to see from the offense here?
I think they're going to have to take shots. The trouble is when they take shots, they have been getting picked. They need to block better up front. There you have an example there, as that play, though whistled dead, is killed in the backfield. They've got to stop shooting themselves in the foot with penalties. This is the first on the offense, but they've had a couple of offsides on the defense. They've got to win at the line of scrimmage if they're going to establish a run, but they're outsized, and you can see that just looking at the shot as the teams gather at the line of scrimmage.
Well, John, we were talking about some number changes being made. Obviously, Trinity's numbers down now. 34 players to start the season, 27 remaining on the roster who are healthy at the moment. Number 55 today, normally number 9, Dwayne Lyle, started the season as a wide receiver, was moved to tight end at one point in time. Now he's playing on the interior on the offensive line, as that ball probably should have just been left alone as Lucas Bro makes a catch for another negative play.
Would have been better off, I think, with the incompletion. One thing I'm just noticing on that throw is that you have a left-handed quarterback now for Trinity, and that, you can tell us more about it having been a receiver, Frank. There's a different spin on the ball coming from a left-handed quarterback as opposed to a right-handed quarterback, no?
I never thought of that.
Okay. Just catch the ball?
Just
catch the damn ball?
I agree with that second statement. You're right. I mean, I'm picturing myself now down in Australia with the toilet water spinning the opposite way, but
am I breaking it down too much?
I'm starting to try to do the math here. I don't know that Trinity has maybe had 2 positive plays since the first play from scrimmage.
They have almost given back all, I think, if they haven't already, of that 52-yard run they opened the game with.
Frank, I don't know if you can tell, but I think John's ready to get back on the sidelines.
Kevin wants you back down on the sidelines. He thinks it's ready for you to get down there and help out Trinity.
Yeah.
3rd and a mile. They'll give inside to Svek, who does his best to get what he can here. Getting back to the 30-yard line, so it'll be 4th down and about 17 now with the punter, Brancotti, coming back out. Remember, Norwalk got hands on the last one. See how aggressive the Bears are here.
I don't know why you wouldn't come right back after it. You blocked the last one. And Norwalk's loaded the side to their right.
Low snap, hops up into him. Brancotti working to his right. Good job getting that kick off. Probably had 6 Bears around him, and he somehow found a way to split the difference there. Athletic play by the senior punter.
the Bears special teams coaches are going to wonder why the tackle wasn't made. And it's interesting now, I think the officials explaining that, yes, they could have hit. I think there was confusion as to whether or not they could have tackled or hit Brancotti there. Once he started to roll with that, he became a runner. I don't know that the Norwalk team understood that.
Yeah, John, just being down here on the sideline, you can hear some of the Norwalk players asking the coaching staff, am I allowed to hit him? So down here on the sideline, there was that confusion as well.
Thank you, Kevin, as they go to Ensminger on first down off the right side as he climbs the ladder to that far sideline. Ensminger to the 10-yard line, and he is finally wrestled down as Anderson was the last man to beat and made the tackle.
Just ran it down from behind and took his feet out from under him, but the damage done by then. Norwalk pounding on the door again.
Showing no signs of letting up with 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter and looking to take a 4-score lead.
The thing is, as undermanned as Trinity is, these long runs are going to take a toll, and it just leads to more long runs.
Well, here's another run, and it is over the goal line. Touchdown, Ensminger from 10 yards out, and it is now 26-0 Bears.
Just nothing fancy about that. Take the hand off, bounce off a couple of Trinity Catholic Crusaders, and get into the end zone.
2 plays, 2 Ensminger runs, and it results in his first touchdown of the day. Own break on to attempt the extra point. Snap, the hold, the kick are good. It is a 27-0 Bears advantage. All Norwalk here on Senior Day from Norwalk High on the HAN Network. We're back as Trinity Catholic trying to find a way to get something going here. They trail 27-0. The offense has just been completely stalled out, and the defense struggling against some of the athletes on this Bears offense, John.
Yeah, the big thing is offensively, Trinity hasn't moved the ball. They haven't really chewed up a lot of clock. A lot of reserves in, and it's just been a long morning so far. And that kickoff just wisely downed at the Trinity 37. They'll take over there. Again, backup quarterback calling the signals today. Just a lot of changes, a lot of having to move pieces around to try to make something happen if you're the Trinity Catholic Crusaders.
So 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. As Pensiero now into the pistol formation.
This might be a better fit for him because he's got some time.
Confusion on that play. No one in the vicinity but Khalil Eason, who's got his second pick of the afternoon.
Just kind of waited on that to come down. The long pass is floating.
There was confusion in the backfield. Pensiero was looking for the fake in front of him, but he had Bro dashing behind for the jet sweep. And now it is first down. Second interception here for Eason with 8:37 to go in the second.
And Eason now with 5 on the year, which for a freshman's an impressive number.
Taking a shot this time is Gordon. Good coverage by Svek. As that ball was underthrown for A.J. Hall.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be to catch it. Hall would have had to play through Svek and risk offensive pass interference. Svek just kind of ran with him. He didn't know the ball was coming until he felt it hit his back. And I had hoped, Frank, that this game would not be like the games last night in the FCIAC that we can talk about later on.
8:31 to go. Gordon in the gun. Trips to his left. Might have been a false start. They let it go as they run the option.
You saw that too, Dad.
As Gordon falls forward, it's a gain of 3. One of the receivers flinched, I thought. There.
I thought so too. The number 2 receiver lifted his foot, put it back down. Senior day can be a tough day to be the team coming in because the home team, those seniors are fired up. You're on emotion. It's the last time on the home field. And that last time is a real motivating factor when you realize you're never putting the pads on again and stepping on that field that's been so much a part of your life.
Gordon rolling to his right on 3rd down, fights his way forward, picking up about 15. It is enough for a first down as the Bears offense continuing to dominate at the line of scrimmage here.
Dominating at the line of scrimmage and continuing to convert the big downs. Trinity hasn't gotten the stop that it needs yet. They need to win a 3rd down. They need to turn a 2nd and long, keep it a 3rd and long or a 3rd and longer. But Norwalk's come up with the big play every time they've had to.
A motion Ensminger out to the left. Gordon rolling that way, looking to get rid of it, but he is swallowed up deep in the backfield as getting in to cause problems was Chris Cicciarella.
Cicciarella flying in there. Just a great job by him. We've called his name a few times. There's talent on this Trinity Catholic team. They've got to get a few stops like that. They've got to string some plays together.
Coming up from that linebacker position, and that's the kind of play, Kevin, the Crusaders are going to need defensively if they want to get back into this game.
Well, it starts right here. They get a stop on this drive and start pushing the ball forward. There's a good opportunity for Trinity Catholic. They also need to get a rhythm going on the offensive end.
Now 2nd and long. Gordon dropping back under pressure again. Lost the football. Unable to fall on top of it all the way back at his own 39. Good play in the middle by Jason Andrews this time, John. So Crusaders now able to string together back-to-back stops defensively.
And 3rd and forever now for the Bears. That's what Trinity needs to do, is find something that works and string it together.
Third and 32.
There's not a lot in the book to call for 3rd and 32.
Wouldn't be surprised if they just keep this on the ground, try to get back a chunk of it. Shakari Walker has joined Gordon in the backfield on what looks like a designed quarterback draw. Got up to around the 45-yard line and a big stick on the outside by Jason Svek.
Big hit. Gordon a little bit disheveled as he gets up, but none the worse for the wear. But that arguably, well, really not arguably, the best defensive stand for the Crusaders yet today. And it was pressure from the linebackers getting to Gordon that created that.
A bone break out to punt now.
Just the best name in football, isn't it?
For the first time this afternoon. They bring a man in motion. High snap goes over the head of Bonebreak. He's got all the time in the world and unfortunately falls on top of it inside his own 20-yard line. What a break, John, for the Crusaders.
This is a huge spot. They need to convert this. They need points here.
That obviously what coaches do preach to their kickers, to their punters. Ball's over your head. You don't want to take the chance. You fall right on top of it. But
protect. Don't add to the damage.
I don't think Ben realized how much time he had on that one, really. Might have been able to pick it up and get something off. As now Pensiero dropping back. Quick hitter on the left side, and it's complete and close to a first down as he connects with Anderson on that hitch route.
Anderson tries to juke, make a little more of it, but he's got him second and short.
Remember, Trinity Catholic in a similar situation on that first drive of the game. Big play, got you to first and goal from the 3. The wheels have really come off since then.
You got to wonder how different a game. I mean, Norwalk's doing a lot right, but if Trinity had that early lead, something out of that, you got to wonder.
They go to Svek inside, and darting up from the linebacker position was Marlon Brown to make the stop, but not before the junior Crusader Svek picked up a first down. It'll be first and goal for Trinity Catholic.
He needs a little bit more room. He needs the blocks to be sustained a little bit more up front, but got enough there to get the new set of downs. Again, Norwalk won the toss and deferred, so they'll be getting the ball to start the second half.
Pensiero rolling out, flings one to the flats, and unable to hold on to that was Jeff Bavona.
Still running forward as he threw that without his feet set, kind of threw it into the ground. The two wideouts are there. I think they have slant coming from each side if they want to take it.
Second and goal for Trinity Catholic. They trail 27-0 with 3:03 remaining in the second.
And that's tough to teach a young quarterback on the rollout to get your feet set. That you have time to set your feet and make the proper throw, that you don't have to rush it and try to throw it moving, which can go all kinds of wrong.
Play action here, and Pensiero gobbled up. Wanted to get that one out to Jeff Bavona on the quick slant, but a great play defensively by A.J. Hall as he jumped in the window. And
Jeremy Jimenez comes flying in, and he's just basically consuming Pensiero as he tries to continue to backpedal and find some place to throw that ball. And now it's third and a much longer route to the end zone for the Crusaders.
It's just perfect defense. You preach to your secondary, John. If we're going to send the blitz, you got to lock up for 3-4 seconds at most. Pensiero had to double clutch, and by the time he reset, Jimenez was all over him. Third and goal now from the 14-yard line. As Pensiero drops back, wants the double move, lost the football. Who's on top of it?
Norwalk signaling it's theirs.
And it is. So another sack, and for the second time this afternoon, John, this morning still, excuse me.
Still morning.
Trinity
Still early,
Catholic unable to convert with a first and goal situation.
And that's disheartening if you're the Crusaders. A big lift for the Bears. They're finding, too, about bringing pressure and what they can do if they bring pressure.
Now 2:01 to go. We'll see how aggressive the Bears get. It's dropping back, flinging a quick-hitting slant to the left side that's incomplete, a little behind Marlon Brown.
Yeah, he had a hard time getting hands on it. It kind of got between his arms, hit his breastplate on his shoulder pads, so he was never really able to make the catch and make anything happen.
Ensminger flanked to Gordon's right, trips to the left at the bottom of the screen as they fake inside, looking to the right and holding on for dear life was Ja'Kai Elliott. Nice catch there by the junior.
Was wearing the defender like a cape. Caught it, picked up a few extra yards and the first down as we're under 2 minutes to go in the first half.
1:45 to play. Bears going with a little bit of pace here now, leading by 27. Option play to the right as Gordon keeps himself. Maybe got a yard on that one.
He didn't get much, but I think it was wise of him to not pitch. I think there were too many things could have gone wrong had he pitched there. There were too many defenders in good position had anything gone the least bit wrong.
They give to Ensminger on second down, and he falls forward. Still losing a yard, though, back at the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 now with a minute remaining in the half. We'll see if Coach Patapana considers using a timeout here.
Not seeing any indication of such.
Gordon in the gun, going to take a shot as he wants to go to A.J. Hall, but it is overthrown. Good coverage again by Jason Svek, and it'll be 4th down as bone break and the punt unit comes out.
Svek playing a very good game on defense. I like the way he covers. He's always tight to his receiver without getting the flag. That one overthrown. Hall kind of got spun around. Just nothing really good happened on that pass.
Bone break awaits the snap. Much better this time, and he gets off a side winding kick that lands at the Trinity 40. Keeps rolling. And will be downed at the 26-yard line with 17 seconds to go. Can I teach for a moment here?
I'd love it if you would.
Okay.
I love when you
just for any of the high school athletes who are watching right now. 17 seconds to go in the half. You just punted the football away with a 27-point lead. Don't down the football. Don't have to be the first guy to down the football. Just let the clock run out. When the ref blows the whistle.
I've got to touch. I've got to be the one to put my hand on it. Hands it to the official.
Exactly.
I want to do that. Come on. It's my turn. I know the drill.
As they fake the reverse and go inside with Svek, who is whipped down for another loss. And that most likely the way the half is going to end. All smiles for the Norwalk seniors at the moment, John. They hold a 27-point lead and keep the Crusaders off the board. We step aside, but we're back shortly with the second half of action from Norwalk High on the HAN network.
Wild Birds Unlimited.
At Wild Birds Unlimited of Brookfield, get expert advice from our certified bird feeding specialists. We offer always fresh, clean seed that will be sure to attract birds to your home feeder. Experience our excellent customer service. Open 7 days a week. Visit us at 317 Federal Road, Brookfield.
Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Baystar and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
Whether you're looking for a great test prep program, tutoring to boost your grades, or a blast-off tour with the college of your dreams, C2 Education is here to help. There is nothing one-size-fits-all about our programs. We offer customized tutoring and test prep for each student. Call us today at 203-423-3328.
Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet, 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to coastalorthoct.com. Like them on Facebook.
At Pamby Motors, we're not worried about being the biggest dealership. We're focused on being the best. We're dedicated to giving you the best experience we can. The Pamby Motors team is here to help you choose the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram in a friendly, pressure-free environment. And right now, during the summer clearance event, you'll find some of our best prices too. Like this lease on a 2017 Ram Quad Cab Express for $149 a month. Visit Pamby Motors, Route 7 in Richfield, PambyZone.com.
Leaves are changing, water temps dropping, and the sun is setting a little earlier each day. But there's still a lot of great boating, fishing, and coast time left before we see the first snow. And above all, remember, it's always summer at the Dock Shop. With loads of new fishing tackle and accessories, clothing, jewelry, and home decor, the Dock Shop is just what you need when you start to feel that New England autumn chill. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
CT City Lacrosse is dedicated to helping youth and high school players reach their full potential. Director Mike Nazaro, head lacrosse coach at Stanford High School, is holding boys and girls indoor winter clinics for the 2017-2018 season at Bobby Valentine's Sports Academy in Stanford. Find out more and sign up at ctcitylax.com. CT City Lacrosse.
Foreign Car. Yes, New Canadian Foreign Car has been servicing all makes of foreign cars for over 50 years. We also buy, sell, and consign cars too. We can help you with all your automotive needs from service to sales. Call us at 203-966-2681.
At Portofino Restaurant and Wine Bar in Bethel, fresh and simple food is our concept. Owned and operated by brothers Rocco and Louie, Portofino has a distinct and diverse food and drink menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come join us for live local music on Tuesdays and Sundays, Wednesday nights for mouthwatering prime rib, and every Thursday night is ladies' night. Planning a party? All our catering menus are personalized to suit your event and your budget. Join us at the Dolan Plaza, 213 Greenwood Ave, Bethel, and call us at 203-797-8131. Like us on Facebook.
Spread your love and fly. Spread your love and fly.
season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all, from Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
Want a new experience in car buying? No aggravation, no confrontation, just answers to all your questions. Scap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Car buying the way you want it to be. With one of the largest selections of new 2- and 4-door Jeep Wranglers available, we are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Located in Fairfield, Connecticut, we're easy to get to. Just 2.5 miles off the Merritt Parkway, exit 44 via Route 58 South. Scap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Come experience for yourself. Car buying the way you want it to be.
Black Horse Garage, we fulfill all your sports car needs. We specialize in manufacturer-recommended service and aftermarket high-performance parts and installation. We have one of the nation's top storage facilities and offer a high-end collision department that understands your need for detail. Visit blackhorsegarage.com for more.
New Canaan's home center and full-service lumberyard. Everything for your home and improvement projects. We also carry seasonal items, barbecue grills, housewares, newest LED light bulbs, doors, windows, and much more. Weed and Duryea, 21 Grove Street, New Canaan, a division of Northeast Building Supply.
Dr. Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
Combines the best personalized service with high-tech banking features for our customers' convenience. We pride ourselves on being a strong community partner. You don't settle for average in anything else you do. Why settle for an average bank? Don't just bank when you can bank well instead. Visit mybankwell.com for more. New Canaan is celebrating 3 exceptional years selling Rolex watches and fine jewelry to the Fairfield County community. We appreciate all our loyal clients and look forward to welcoming and helping you discover the perfect gift to celebrate life's most important occasions.
At Galt, we always put you first. As your full-service home heating partner, we provide expert delivery, installation, and maintenance for all your heating needs with knowledgeable, friendly professionals that give you peace of mind 24/7. Galt Family Companies, you first since 1863. At Galt, we always put you
Birds Unlimited.
At Wild Birds Unlimited of Brookfield, get expert advice from our certified bird feeding specialists. We offer always fresh, clean seed that will be sure to attract birds to your home feeder. Experience our excellent customer service. Open 7 days a week. Visit us at 317 Federal Road, Brookfield.
Wild Birds Unlimited. We bring people and nature together.
If you've ever thought about owning a motor coach or learning about what it's like to travel the open road in superior style and comfort, then contact Dave's RV Center in Danbury, Connecticut. Offering the best quality Class A motorhomes from Newmar, travel trailers and fifth wheel lines from Surveyor, and a toy hauler line from Work and Play. Choose from Newmar's Gas Line, Baystar and Canyon Star, or from Newmar's Diesel Line, Ventana and Dutch Star. And with unparalleled service and maintenance, Dave's RV is committed to keeping you and your motor coach safely on the road and enjoying it to the fullest. Stop by their showroom, 2 Industrial Plaza Road, Danbury, Connecticut, or call 877-483-3866.
Whether you're looking for a great test prep program, tutoring to boost your grades, or a blast-off tour with the college of your dreams, C2 Education is here to help. There is nothing one-size-fits-all about our programs. We offer customized tutoring and test prep for each student. Call us today at 203-423-3328.
Rings End, we say it's time to re-love your home. Time to refresh and reinvigorate the way you live. And whether you're redoing something big or small, remember the letters RE stand for Rings End. We're the new model in home remodeling.
UK Gourmet is the largest specialty grocer in the area, featuring food from England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Over 80 teas to choose from and a brilliant assortment of biscuits to go with them. Over 70 cheeses from grass-fed cows, which makes a smashing difference in taste. The creamiest chocolate you'll ever taste using no artificial colors or preservatives. So say hooray for UK Gourmet. 78 Stony Hill Road in Bethel, or visit ukgourmet.us.
Had a sports injury or slip and fall that needs immediate care? Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care gives you direct access to orthopedic specialists fast without an appointment. Biking, golf, tennis, soccer, whatever the sports injury is, sprain or fracture, Coastal Orthopedics Walk-In Urgent Care can help. Open 7 days a week now at 3 locations. The iPark Building at 761 Main Avenue, Norwalk, 36 Old Kings Highway South in Darien, or in the Westport Medical Center at 323 Riverside Avenue, Westport. Go to coastalorthoct.com. Like them on Facebook.
At Pamby Motors, we're not worried about being the biggest dealership. We're focused on being the best. We're dedicated to giving you the best experience we can. The Pamby Motors team is here to help you choose the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram in a friendly, pressure-free environment. And right now, during the summer clearance event, you'll find some of our best prices too. Like this lease on a 2017 Ram Quad Cab Express for $149 a month. Visit Pamby Motors, Route 7 in Richfield, PambyZone.com.
Leaves are changing, water temps dropping, and the sun is setting a little earlier each day. But there's still a lot of great boating, fishing, and coast time left before we see the first snow. And above all, remember, it's always summer at the Dock Shop. With loads of new fishing tackle and accessories, clothing, jewelry, and home decor, the Dock Shop is just what you need when you start to feel that New England autumn chill. Boater, beach bum, fisherman, or simply love the New England coast, this is a unique place to shop. The Dock Shop, 51 Tokenique Road, Darien, 609 Riverside Avenue, Westport, dockshop.com.
Dedicated to helping youth and high school players reach their full potential. Director Mike Nazaro, head lacrosse coach at Stanford High School, is holding boys and girls indoor winter clinics for the 2017-2018 season at Bobby Valentine's Sports Academy in Stanford. Find out more and sign up at ctcitylax.com. CT City.
At Budget Blinds, we're in business to frame the light, the day, and the night. So we give you an exclusive combination of high style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. We believe that everyone, at every budget, deserves style and service. Isn't that a beautiful place to be?
Buchanan Foreign Car. Yes, Buchanan Foreign Car has been servicing all makes of foreign cars for over 50 years. We also buy, sell, and consign cars too. We can help you with all your automotive needs from service to sales. Call us at 203-966-2681.
At Portofino Restaurant and Wine Bar in Bethel, fresh and simple food is our concept. Owned and operated by brothers Rocco and Louie, Portofino has a distinct and diverse food and drink menu. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Come join us for live local music on Tuesdays and Sundays, Wednesday nights for mouthwatering prime rib, and every Thursday night is ladies' night. Planning a party? All our catering menus are personalized to suit your event and your budget. Join us at the Dolan Plaza, 213 Greenwood Ave, Bethel, and call us at 203-797-8131. Like us on Facebook.
We are back on the HA Network out of the half. The Bears a 27-0 lead here on their senior day at Norwalk High. They will have the option to receive after deferring on the opening coin toss. So looking to continue building on this momentum now, John. And before we dive into this game deeper in the first half that was so successful for Norwalk, let's offer some congratulations to the boys soccer team here at Norwalk. Number 20 seed in the Double L State Championship Tournament. A 2-1 win yesterday afternoon over number 5 Ridgefield at the buzzer. Game-winning goal scored by Lucas Arojo. Michael Hidalgo adding the other goal in that one as A.J. Hall working his way free, still on his feet at the 35-yard line. And congratulations as well, John, to the Norwalk field hockey squad. They fell 2-1 yesterday in overtime to Darien, the FCIAC championship of the season, but another great year for the Norwalk field hockey program, who continues to impress here as that program gets better and better each year. Now we're looking to see if the Norwalk offense can somehow get better and better with each half. So strong in that first half, John.
30 plays, 267 yards for the Norwalk Bears compared to 21 plays and 60 yards for Trinity Catholic. And Trinity, so much scrambling they're having to do, and it showed in that first half.
Nice play by Svek again from that corner position as he denies Hall any wiggle room in the backfield, blowing up that screen.
One other FCIAC game today, Frank, that has gone final. Darien 42-0 over Bridgeport Central.
So Darien will enter into Thanksgiving with a 9-0 record. As this ball batted down at the line. Nice play by Jason Andrews. Darien 9-0. It'll be New Canaan 7-2 from Boyle Stadium. The Rams will be in a win and get in position, probably not going to qualify if they lose on Thanksgiving for a 6th year in a row.
They would need a ton of help, but a win would vault them in. Let me get on my soapbox for a minute. If you're a lineman, do what Jason Andrews did. Get your hand up in the passing lane, because good things like that happen.
Gordon to the right side, and it is behind Hall as they try to connect on that back shoulder fade. So a quick 3-and-out. Good start for the Trinity defense here in the second half. For more on both teams starting the second half, let's go down to the sidelines, hear what Kevin Coleman learned coming out of the break. Kevin.
Now, for the Norwalk Bears, they were very happy with what they saw in the first half, getting off to that quick start, making some great plays on offense, especially on defense too, causing some turnovers. A lot to be happy with here in that first half performance. They'd like to see the same thing going here. They'd like to see Kyle Gordon get going too. They're a little bit nervous here. He's taken a lot of hits there in that first half, and this is something too they want to improve on here, especially with special teams.
Thank you, Kev. And a multitude of things that we're going to critique on that play, John.
Yeah, I'll let you take it. You're the special teams guy.
All right, number one, better job that time by Bone Break, picking the ball up, turning it around, getting it off. Trinity Catholic kids, after it was kicked, trying to jump up and block it. That's a live ball.
So just let it's behind the line. Just leave it alone. Walk off. Go get water. Let Norwalk deal with it. They can't advance it.
Another bizarre special teams play here, but just a minute, 2 seconds gone. Great field position to start for the Crusaders, who have got to find a way to capitalize one of these drives as they fake inside to Svek and give to Bavona on the sweep. Cutting back inside and then stepping up from the corner position and making the tackle was Jamal Boyd, the sophomore. Lot of youth on the outside of this defense for the Bears, John.
But a good job stringing that out. You want to keep that play going east-west. You don't want to let it cut upfield. Norwalk did just that. Even with blockers there, they kept that going till they ran out of room and out the sideline.
It's a pickup of 3. Now second down. 2 receivers to the left side of the formation. Now they check, and I'll bring one back over to the right. Dual wing backs. Svek the fullback as Pensiero lost the snap. Has not gotten back on top of it yet. Bears signaling that they have it. It looks like it is a Crusader. No, the Bears are back on it, John.
snap never got there, and just a misfire and another opportunity to score that fell by the wayside. Talking at halftime, and we didn't bring it up in the first half, but each time you're moving somebody to a new position, Pensiero at quarterback, you're moving him from a wide receiver position. You're moving all these players around. Well, the player is where he is because he's the best on the team at that spot. When you've got to move him, you've weakened yourself someplace else.
Go ahead.
And that's kind of where Trinity is right now, is they've had to move so many people around that where are your strengths anymore?
Went with Hall on the jet sweep there, denied. Fumble was recovered by Isaiah Valentine. As that is the third drive of the afternoon and has made it past the 25-yard line, John, and stalled out for Trinity Catholic. As Gordon gives to Etzminger, following blockers and fighting his way through contact, dragging defenders out over the 40-yard line, up to the 41, and it is enough for a Bears first down.
Had just enough seam, and then his own leg drive carried him through some tackles that just weren't there. Norwalk just loving this 3 receivers to this side set.
They go back to Etzminger on first down. Made the first man in the backfield miss, and now a foot race down the sideline. Etzminger to the 10, the 5. Touchdown Bears, but a flag, and this one is coming back, John.
Looks like probably a hold where he turned the edge. Norwalk into 3 receivers set to our side. You've stretched out now the second level to this side. You run away from that, and it's a foot race to catch.
Holding is the call. So 6 points off the board. And that will make it first down and call it 13.
So the hold was upfield.
One of the wideouts on the perimeter.
They will always catch you if you hold on the stalk block because you're right in front of the judge.
On first down, Gordon dropping back, tunnel screen to the left side. Trying to wiggle his way through a couple of Crusaders was Jalen Elliott, but Chris Amboise stepping up that time and delivering the boom.
Last time they ran that to Marlon Brown, they broke it. I think that one was a little better blocked, and I think Trinity more ready for the screen this time around.
Second down, ball at the 39-yard line. Crusaders showing blitz. They come with pressure, and this one too low and couldn't be scooped up by Hall.
He's been behind quite a few receivers here and short-armed a few. Now, he hasn't needed to complete the big passes because Norwalk's been pulling away here. Norwalk will play its crosstown rival McMahon on Thanksgiving. Trinity will take on the Wilton Warriors.
How about the Wilton Warriors last night?
Wow. I mean, you have a West Hill team that's kind of hoping that, you know, that with a little bit of help and a lot of hope could get in the States, and that just did not go well for them last night.
Great individual effort by Jalen Elliott, making Patrizzi miss that original tackle, and he gets enough for the first down. 55-6. That West Hill final for senior Harvey Alexander. 22 carries, 209 yards, and 6 rushing touchdowns.
I mean, just some huge numbers last night. Staples 42-0 over Stanford. that one of the two closest games in the FCIAC last night.
42 was the lowest number between two FCIAC opponents as Etzminger back on that right side again, and he bulls his way through the secondary for another first down. The average margin of victory last night in the FCIAC, John, 48.7 points, and it is speaking to a bigger problem that is going on with this conference right now that needs to be addressed. There's too much focus on state tournaments and this and that about the CIAC. This conference is going to fall apart if the big programs are not aware that there's got to be some sort of competitive balance. There has to be some appreciation for leveling out the FCIAC at the moment.
Right, you can't be the team. You can't be the Washington Generals to the bigger schools. You can't be just the team that they go out, hang 55 on, and get another win toward the states, and the same four teams go to the states every year.
And it does not fall all on the FCIAC. Obviously, the CIAC is one of the more stubborn organizations I think either of us have ever encountered. But they need to be a little more accommodating to these conferences and appreciate the value of the conference championship to these leagues. But it's not just the FCIAC. It's across the board. There is a serious disparity amongst the top and bottom parts of Connecticut football, and it is jeopardizing this sport as Gordon keeps off the left side.
Nice fake. I like the way that play went together. Run down the rest of the scores. 42 points to margin. Jaden Sheridan, 5 touchdowns as St. Joe's beats McMahon 49-7. New Canaan goes with a different quarterback to start. Still wins 45-0 over Fairfield Ludlow. Greg Gatto throws for 7 touchdowns, runs for another as Ridgefield beats Ward 55-8. Tyson Comizio runs for 3 touchdowns as Greenwich beats Danbury 57-7. And then the West Hill game we already talked about. The closest game involving an FCIAC school, Trumbull beats Capital Prep Harbor. That's a non-CIAC school, 36-12.
There's another quick strike complete on the outside. It's going to be enough for a first down.
It's easy for me to say as I'm up here and I don't see these kids every day. If I'm Norwalk, I think I work that quick strike and just work timing here. You don't really need to go long. I don't see these kids every day. So, this is just thinking how I would think it. I'm sure there's a reason that they do what they do. I know there is. But I would just quick strike it and work on timing here.
Gordon looking to his right, wants to take a shot as he's looking for A.J. Hall, readjusting and finding that one in between two Crusaders. Nice play by the senior, and it brings it all the way down to the 2-yard line.
2 defenders there, and Hall manages to adjust his route, turn his shoulders, get his body between the ball and the defenders, and he comes down with it. Great play by him. That's why he's one of the best receivers in Connecticut.
42 catches for 492 yards entering today. Easily up over the 500-yard mark now. Looking for his second touchdown catch of the year. He's alone at the top of your screen. Etzminger's in the backfield as Gordon's going to keep behind him, trying to get to that goal line, but he's brought down by several Crusaders. Leading the charge that time was Chris Amboise.
Went with the flow and converged on Gordon, just kept him bottled up. A couple interesting out of the FCIAC scores here. North Haven wins a slugfest with Fairfield Prep 35-28. West Haven beats Xavier 45-7. Prep now 9th in Double L, and they have West Haven on Thanksgiving Day.
It's going to be a false start here. Little anxious at the top of the screen was Monteleone.
But this was the score that had a lot of people talking online, and that was in the Southwest Conference where Bunnell shuts out Newtown 40-0. Newtown's now 6-3 and 15th in Class Double L with a big uphill climb if they hope to return to the States.
But the bigger picture there, Bunnell jumping up to 9th, just 11 points behind New Canaan now for that 8th and final playoff spot.
Bunnell plays Stratford. That's another crosstown Thanksgiving rivalry.
2nd and goal, ball on the 7 as Gordon rolling to his right, trying to get to the outside, and he will not do so. Maybe picked up 2 yards and got to the 5 on that one.
He's
So now 3rd and goal here, John.
just chased down on that, and he just never turned upfield. Again, he kept getting strung out. Norwalk taking its time getting set here.
No reason not to, with 2:30 remaining in the half.
Some confusion now as to the formation. I'm watching the back, Judge. I can't believe there's not a hand up yet. There
now
it goes.
The hand is up. 5 seconds on the play clock, and the Bears are going to take a timeout amidst the confusion. We will take it as well. 2:14 to go. Norwalk knocking on the door, looking to expand on their big lead.
We know it's your busy season, and that's why Walter Stewart's Market is here to make things easy by offering the best of autumn under one roof. Walter Stewart's Market is your local one-stop fall shop. There are so many seasonal flavors to savor, and Stewart's has them all, from Blue Jay Orchard's local cider donuts to Vermont Farmstead cheddar and all of your favorite varieties of local apples and pears. Walter Stewart's Market, 229 Elm Street, New Canaan, and find us at stewartsmarket.com.
The Bears using a timeout there. A little confusion in the personnel and formation they wanted to go down on the sideline. Inside the 10-yard line is our own Kevin Coleman. He's with the Bears knocking on the door. Kev, a very patient, deliberate, and effective drive right now from Norwalk.
Yeah, they're taking their time. And you said it best, Frank. There's no reason not to. This team's going to melt some time off the clock here. Very comfortable 27-0 lead. You look at that last play, the reason they called timeout, you saw a bunch of players, including A.J. Hall, not sure where to be. You even saw Kyle Gordon look back at the offensive coordinator looking to, try and get some more calls, trying to see if they're going to audible. And, finally, at the end of the day, Coach Ireland decided, let's call a timeout, kind of readjust here, kind of talk things over. They're back. They're going to try and, see what they come up with in that huddle.
All right, thank you, Kevin. So 3rd and goal from the 5.
Got the eye.
They're going under center. As Gordon fakes the toss, he's under pressure, just throws this one away. We'll see if it's grounding. No, they're going to say he was down, John.
The rule in the sack, it's the same result. Would have been another few yards if it was grounding, which it really was.
So after the sack, Bone Break will come out and attempt a new career-long field goal here. This will be a 32-yarder. .137 to go. This would make it a 30-point Bears lead. Gordon will hold. The snap is good. The kick is blocked. And falling on top of it was the holder, Gordon, but it is the second block of the afternoon that we have seen, and that keeps it at a 27-point difference.
Not well blocked there. The defense all over that attempt. Norwalk's got to block that better if they need a field goal on Thanksgiving, and you could see some of the Trinity players excited there, a little something there to get them pumped up.
So a minute 23 to go in the third as the Crusaders still looking for that elusive first score.
Back to the pistol.
Shift out. We'll see 3 wings now, and they bring Bavona in motion, trying to get to the outside, but a great job that time, John, by Ja'Kai Elliott.
Great job by Ja'Kai Elliott on that, but where that play got killed was number 68, Stephen Macri, on the edge of the line, that's 58, Niar Brown. He beats what should have been a reach block that should have turned his outside shoulder in. He keeps the outside shoulder free. He prevents that play from turning up when it gets to the edge of the line and just strings it out. That play actually killed deep within the box and then works its way outside.
Goes for no gain, 2nd and 10 now, and they go empty one more time with Pensiero in the gun. As they come in motion, and a man wide open down the middle is Svek. Tries to cut back inside as he is wrapped up by A.J. Hall. Might have lost the football there, John.
Yeah, Hall kind of continued to tackle the ball. The important thing, he had the tackle secured. He knew he had Svek in control, that it would be a lot if Svek got away from him. Then he started trying to tackle the ball. It may have come loose at the end. Ball stays with Trinity, but the important thing was Hall secured the tackle first, made sure that play wasn't going any further.
Empty again. Bears coming with the blitz again, and down goes Pensiero. Coming off the edge was Ja'Kai Elliott. And he is down on the turf now as the quarter comes to an end. 27-0 with no scoring plays in the third. We head to the fourth. 12 minutes separating the Bears from their 5th win on the year.
A new experience in car buying? No aggravation, no confrontation, just answers to all your questions. Scap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Car buying the way you want it to be. With one of the largest selections of new 2- and 4-door Jeep Wranglers available, we are Connecticut's Wrangler headquarters. Located in Fairfield, Connecticut, we're easy to get to. Just 2.5 miles off the Merritt Parkway, exit 44 via Route 58 South. Scap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Come experience for yourself. Car buying the way you want it to be.
Black Horse Garage, we fulfill all your sports car needs. We specialize in manufacturer-recommended service and aftermarket high-performance parts and installation. We have one of the nation's top storage facilities and offer a high-end collision department that understands your need for detail. Visit blackhorsegarage.com for more.
Duryea, New Canaan's home center and full-service lumberyard. Everything for your home and improvement projects. We also carry seasonal items, barbecue grills, housewares, newest LED light bulbs, doors, windows, and much more. Weed and Duryea, 21 Grove Street, New Canaan, a division of Northeast Building Supply.
Dr. Stephen Molinaro and Peter Healy of Family Practice Dentistry and Laser Dental Care have served Ridgefield for over 22 years. Experienced staff offer gentle drillless techniques, preventative care, and cosmetic procedures in a relaxed environment. Grateful for the community's trust and support through the years, new patients and their families are welcome. Call today.
Back at Norwalk High on a beautiful but cold Veterans Day here. Senior day for the Bears. Frank Renito, John Kovach, Kevin Coleman down on the sidelines. Kevin, it's a little bit warmer than when we kicked this one off, but your face continuing to get a little redder each quarter.
You know, it has gotten a lot warmer. The wind has died down. We look back to when the game started. Right before kickoff, it was a little breezy. You had that little bit of a bitterness cold, but it's picked up a little bit. Still a little chilly, but you look back that last play with Elliott's sideline now. He's over with the training staff. Coming off the field, you know, his teammates were asking him how you're feeling. He immediately pointed to his ribs. His rib cage is on the right side, so something to keep an eye on. We'll see what his timetable is when he returns back to the field, guys.
All right, thank you, Kevin. We'll keep an eye on that. 3rd down and long for the Crusaders. Pensiero back under center as they motion. Rolling out to his left, looking for help, and he floats one and bobbling and making a catch. We'll see if flags fly out for a late hit. No. Well, good job by Trinity Catholic there, John. They get a chunk of it back, but it's still 4th in double digits now.
Yeah, trying to reel it in was Anderson, get it, make something. He ran out of room on the sideline, takes the big hit, and 4th and call it 13, call it 14.
Offense will stay on the field. need to get to the 34-yard line. As Pensiero gives inside to Svek. He was met behind the line of scrimmage, whipped down for a loss. Was maybe trying to catch the Bears off guard there.
I don't know that Svek thought he was getting that one. He got it. He took it. He took the big hit at the end, but some frustration there. I don't know that they were on the same page at that. And he's had, I mean, Svek's had a great game.
Gordon in the gun now, leading by 27, first drive of the fourth, and they'll go with Ensminger, who drags tacklers into Trinity territory, a gain of 3 on the play.
Trinity late getting its 11th player out onto the field there. They never were really set. They're lucky that didn't get sprung for more just because they were shorthanded.
Again,
I think you're going to see a deliberate Norwalk team. There's no need to rush things. Eminger with the carry. He's tackled. That's Ciccarelli again, who comes up from his linebacker spot and trips him up. Ciccarella, excuse me. 3rd and 4 for the Bears.
Third and short. Gordon with 2 receivers to each side, barking out signals, and he gives in the middle to Ensminger. Good patient running there, falling forward over the 40-yard line. It's good for a first down. And Kevin, just a deliberate pace now. No urgency from the Bears as they're just looking to get out of here these next 9:30 with the victory.
Yeah, they're just looking to get out of here, and they're already feeling very comfortable here. You see Ensminger, bulldog approach as the running back. You know, he's been a lot of fun to watch. You know, around 210. This guy's a beast as a running back, getting some good chunks of yards today. I thought he's been a great player and a great piece to this running game for the Norwalk Bears today, I guess.
You are right, Kevin. Has been running downhill all afternoon as they go back to him again, following blockers, and it's another positive run here.
Yeah, we've used the term patient, Frank, with Ensminger, but the thing that I like is while he's patiently waiting to find that hole, he's keeping his feet moving. I've seen games where running backs have looked for the hole, but they stop their feet, and then they've got to restart. He's constantly moving, keeping himself in the flow as he finds that hole and is then able to make the quick cut where he sees an opening.
8:30 to go, a 4-score game. Let's start to look ahead a little bit here, John. Let's start with Norwalk. They get city rival McMahon next on Thanksgiving as Gordon fumbling that snap. Nowhere to go and is brought down back behind the original line. Obviously, the early advantage for Norwalk there. Throw the numbers out a little bit in a rivalry game, but for me, seeing what we saw today, the Bears are at their best when they establish the run game early and are winning the battle at the line of scrimmage.
No question. And that's exactly what they will try to do. And they've seen teams establish the run against McMahon earlier this season. The thing is, in these rivalry games, a win on Thanksgiving erases a lot of frustration.
That is for sure. And that would definitely be the case for Trinity Catholic if they're able to knock off Wilton. The biggest thing working for the Crusaders right now, John, they've got 9 days to get healthy as this ball completed out in the flats to A.J. Hall. And he finds a way to dive forward and pick up what's going to be another Norwalk first down. But unlikely you're getting everyone back, but 9 days allows Coach Panapata take a couple days off, get in that training room, and let's go into battle on Thanksgiving with as many of our troops as possible.
The places that I coached in high school, it was you played this game, and then you took Monday, Tuesday, however it fell. Take a couple of days off, get caught up on everything, rest. Just say it's been a grind, and then come back ready to work, and then we'll work straight through to Thanksgiving.
As they motion Hall from right to left here, trying to find a lane inside, but a great job defensively. In the middle that time, Chris Cicciarelli with good, patient hips on that tackle.
He does a good job of getting in and then closing, not giving an angle for the runner to get around him and just swallowing the play. I really like watching the way he fills.
Some of the other big matchups on Thanksgiving, West Hill probably going to be beating themselves up. What could have potentially been an 8-win season. They'll be big favorites over Stanford in that matchup.
You just have to. I can't imagine the frustration there because that's a team that thought 8 wins was a magic number. Thinking about the possibility of maybe playing after Thanksgiving, and then last night happened, and it's a Wilton team that has really started to click on all cylinders.
Staples and Greenwich, that'll be a big one for the Wreckers, but I just don't know if they are quite ready to hang with the Cardinals again.
I don't either. I mean, we've seen a few teams score some points on Greenwich, but you got to think too that they've kind of been, do what they have to do, get the lead, and then we're going to rest because it all starts to count Thanksgiving and onward.
Danbury and Ridgefield, the Tigers will be wondering if they're able to sneak in there with 3 losses on the year. They should be able to handle Danbury, who had a tough season again for the Hatters, and a first down again here for Norwalk.
I want to get back to that Staples-Greenwich game. Staples is currently 13th in Double L. They're 30 points behind the 8 team. That is Southington. But if they were to knock off Greenwich, that's going to be a ton of points. You know Mars Petrocchio is preaching that it's a must-win game.
There's no doubt about it. Could it potentially be the last game at Staples for Coach Petrocchio? We think it might be the last game at Trumbull for Coach Bob Maffei, as he'll look to find a way to take down St. Joe's again, as the Cadets will be, heavy's an understatement when you talk about them as favorites on Thanksgiving.
And they are currently the top seed in Class S, but they beat Trumbull. Trumbull coming in 2 wins because the Capital Prep game last night isn't going to count towards CIAC points, whereas Ansonia, who's number 2, and just beat a 5-win Holy Cross team, has an 8-win Naugatuck team. You could see Ansonia leapfrog St. Joe's for the number 1 seed going in, but I'll tell you what, I would go watch the 2 of them play.
Before Thanksgiving, we'll mention Bridgeport Central. They're going to play against Fairfield Ludlow. That a very interesting game to me, John. I like the Hilltoppers in that one. I just think the athletes on that field, it could do some damage to a Ludlow team. And the big question, of course, is going to be the turnover difference in that one.
The turnovers and just size and athleticism. I think there's a size advantage for Central. I think they have speed that Ludlow doesn't have. That game intrigues me because Ludlow could potentially play into Central's hands because a pick 6 here, a pick 6 there, get burnt on a go, and they're going to have problems. Now, they think probably what they want to do is throw underneath and control the ball with a ball control passing game to short passes. We'll see where that goes.
Of course, then Central gets Harding on Thanksgiving. Ludlow will battle Ward for the Fairfield City title. I just don't think year 1 of the Mitch Ross era will end with a victory on Thanksgiving.
Ward has won 4 or 5 straight of those, and I just think they can do the things. They can come out and keep the Ludlow offense off the field.
Kev, any of the games on Thanksgiving really standing out to you right now that we mentioned? Obviously, we haven't gotten to Darien New Canaan yet, but we'll spend plenty of time on that the next few weeks.
obviously Darien Buchanan. You see a fumble here. It's going to be recovered by Norwalk, but going back to Thanksgiving, obviously Darien Buchanan is going to be a great game considering what we saw last year between those two teams, and we can only hope we get a game similar to what we saw last year. The Richfield-Danbury game is always a little bit special. You get those two teams. I really like Staples-Greenwich. I really want to see how the Wreckers come out against the high-flying Cardinals. That game intrigues me probably the most out of those games. I'd probably have to go with Staples-Greenwich.
All right. Good point there, Kevin. And I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think that's a misinterpretation of the rule, John. I don't believe you're allowed to advance a fumble forward on 4th down.
Yeah, it bounced forward. It was recovered there, and they've awarded Norwalk 1st and goal.
We'll see if the ball don't lie, as this one is on the turf, and it's going to be recovered by Trinity Catholic.
Sometimes things just happen.
So they will have a minute 41 left. That's going to be a huge game for Staples, as Kevin mentioned. I think
it really is. That one intrigues me.
It's going to be a big test for Greenwich as well, because they will have clinched a state spot. They'll essentially be looking to lock up a top 3 position realistically.
Looking for the home. Now, last year was a big deal. They got back in. They were the 8th seed. They played Darien. They were the road team. Game at Boyle that we brought you on the HAN network.
We are going to see a timeout by Norwalk here. Try to get all the seniors in this last minute 41. We'll take a quick one as well and are back after this. Back on the HAN network as the Bears use a timeout here. A minute 41 to go, John. Always a cool moment. They'll get all the seniors in here now.
I heard a little bit of Mike Quick's show on ESPN radio this morning, Mike covering Tri-State high school football, and talked about just how fast the season and the 4 years go. And that's something that I think as some players don't understand is just how fast that 4 years go before a day like senior day.
As they give on 1st down with the sweep to Bro. He gets all the way up over the 40-yard line. Best play of the day for Trinity Catholic since the first one from scrimmage, John.
Nice job. They had the whole side of the field to work with. Made some nice stops, some fits and starts there, and created opening.
Crusaders go into 2-minute offense mode as they fake the give inside, go with the jet sweep the opposite way. Looking for blockers out in front, and finally wrestled down from behind was Bavona. It was Chase Larkin with the tackle that time.
Trinity has all 3 timeouts left.
They come counter the other way as Bro with it, navigating through tacklers, and a good job on the outside. Wrestling him down, gets a large round of applause from his teammates, as that was Gianni Stella, the sophomore, with his first career tackle, John. They stick with the counters. Bavona trying to get to the outside. Stiff arms him in, but is wrestled down. It's another 1st down here. Tackle that time by Jerry Narcisse.
And it's just working, windshield wiper offense here. Back and forth by the Crusaders.
43 seconds to go. They come right back counter to the short side. Bavona on the carry. Coming back to his left, navigating through tacklers over the goal line. Touchdown, Catholic.
He's in the end zone. He went on his back. He's getting up now. That was a sprint. That would be a good conditioning drill, Frank.
The drive took 1 minute and 7 seconds. They went 83 yards.
Yeah, when you pick up, almost half of that on the first play from scrimmage, makes it a little more manageable.
Brancotti will attempt the extra point. As the kick is up and good with plenty of distance. And it is 27-7 now. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw the hands unit and an onside kick attempt coming here from
I
Trinity
don't think
Catholic.
there's any question.
Don't forget, we are back on the air with you Monday morning, 11 a.m. Coffee break with Kate Chaplensky. We'll have highlights and breakdown of this game as well as the other games from around the conference. Nutmeg Sports at 2 o'clock on Monday.
Hard to believe we're this close to Thanksgiving, Frank.
12 days? Is that the number?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Wasn't a math major, but...
Yeah, nor was I.
So the Bears expecting the onside kick. Only man deep for Norwalk is Jamal Boyd. As Brancotti trotting up, and he will boot this one away.
We'll kick it into the void and hope it bounces around.
Smart play by Boyd. Fields that one, gets down before anyone can get a hand on him. We are a victory formation away from the Bears putting an exclamation point on a senior day victory.
Trinity will fall to 2-7 overall, 2-6 in the FCIAC. The Bears, 5-4. Still finished no worse than 500.
No worse than 500. That is correct.
And 4-4 in the FCIAC with that Thanksgiving Day matchup with Brian McMahon still to come.
John, player of the game for you today. Who stood out the most?
You know, so many guys for Norwalk played well. I'll probably give it to Brown for that big screen and for his work on defense, but I want to hear who you go with.
I liked Ensminger in this one, but
that's a great pick.
I'm going to lean Kyle Gordon just the way he controlled the offense. But it's senior day, so we go Ensminger.
That's fine. I'll go with that. No argument here.
The Norwalk run game was too much today. Trinity Catholic falling 27-7 against the Norwalk Bears. We are done here, but we'll see you Monday morning. For Kevin Colvin, John Kovach, I am Frank Granito. Final score, Norwalk 27, Trinity 7 on your home of FCX Sports, the HAN Network. Enjoy your Saturday, everybody.